performance-wise, we play a really good season. Apart from the City game and the Tottenham game, I think we should have won each game. We could have won each game, performance-wise. We only can improve if we think about us and don't think about the others. You cannot close the gap by thinking about the other team. If they win all the games, they will be champion in February or something. So that's how it is. But we have to fight for all the rest, and that's quite a good job. It's still interesting and a lot to go for. So I'm fine with our position in the moment, but I know we have to improve.
En emotionell berg- och dalbana med prestationer som visat att Liverpool hör till den absoluta toppen, varvat med bottennapp som fått supportrarna att känna tvivel mer än en gång. Så kan man beskriva Jürgen Klopps tid som tränare för Liverpool hittills. De senaste månaderna har i alla fall mungiporna pekat uppåt på Anfield. I Premier League har Liverpool inte förlorat sedan den 22 oktober. Trots det är avståndet till tabelltoppen och Manchester City hela 18 poäng.
No, I'm not frustrated one second about watching a good football playing side. It's not my business. They deserve so far each point they have. They play really good football, and now in this quite difficult moment where the results are not that high, obviously, they really show character. So I respect that. I have no problem with their success. I want to be as successful as possible with Liverpool, and there will be a day when we have to play them again, and then we will see how this will end. By the way, it's not too far away, this game.
Don't get me wrong here, but do you ever feel like envy when you see how successful Pep Guardiola is with his teams, or does he inspire you?
He could inspire me probably if I would know him better. I never had the time to have a proper chat or something like that. I don't think it's too important to have that, to be honest. We played a lot of times against each other, and he had always good teams. He knows that. Being manager of Barcelona is not the worst job in the world, even when he helped the team a lot. Being manager of Bayern Munich is not the worst job in the world. In Germany, it's quite difficult for all the rest, even with a worst manager to battle with Bayern. And in England now you have Man City. That's how it is. So I really like him. I like the style of play, but that I could say that he's inspiring me, not sure. Never thought about that, to be honest.
In general, how big part does a manager have in a team's success or setbacks between like 0 and 100%?
Manager is 100% important because you have to do a lot of things. But how I understand it, I feel much more responsible for our defeats than for our wins. So that's how it is, because I know that I'm in a very fortunate position with working together with these kind of players. There's world-class players out there, and that's actually the job to do, to realize what quality you have, and then help them playing better football, being stronger, being more resistant about everything, having a better character, mentality-wise, all that stuff. There's a lot to do, but at the end, the players have to make the decisions on the pitch by themselves, and so the most credit goes to the players for sure.
Are you ready? Before we finish up, a very short game. I want you to bring out the imaginary crystal ball and predict 2018. On May 26, which team will be lifting the Champions League trophy?
No idea.
Liverpool, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I wish, but you ask me who will, and I have no idea who will, but we will work for it to come as far as possible.
Will Manchester City remain unbeaten in the Premier League this season?
No.
Who will win the Ballon d'Or?
Maybe they change it. Maybe Neymar. Don't know. I think or Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. Yeah? So I don't know, but or Kevin De Bruyne.
And finally, the amount of TV reporters that will annoy you during the year.
No. I have no problem with that. It's part of the job. It's not my favorite part of the job, but I have absolutely no problem. I know we only earn that much money here because everybody's interested. So everybody's interested, it means everybody needs to be informed. I have no problem with interviews. I have problem with silly questions.
What's
but
that?
You've been half decent.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.